guys, John Faulkner here with Survival Dispatch, and I got Chris Weatherman with me. And today we have a really interesting.
This is
item.
Cool. Yeah, this is cool. You know,
so,
we're always looking at things and stuff, and John stumbled across these online and got them just so we could take them apart and show them to you guys. So these are cutting edge survival kits from the 60s.
Yeah, from 1962. So these are SEEK kits, not SEER kits, SEEK kits. Yes. So Survival Escape Evasion kit. And this was carried by airmen during Vietnam, and it came in a 2-part pack, just like this, in these cool containers. It was made by the Clark Cable Corporation.
Clark Cable Corporation.
But really cool, and these sturdy, hard containers that I'm sure if you had to, you could boil water in these things. I think you could over a low flame. But cool containers. They're kind of concave, and they're either meant to probably be
on your body
in a chest rig or maybe like BDU pants, pockets.
This has been on a survival vest.
I think it is on a vest. Yeah. So they're kind of concave, so they don't stick out. But really cool kit. And here's what Chris and I are going to do. These have not been opened.
Yeah, these are brand new.
So we're going to open these, era 1962, and we're going to see, what an airman would have had on him if he went down with nothing but his flight suit on.
It's kind of crazy because my dad was a crew chief on Loach helicopters in Vietnam, so he probably wore these.
Something like this, yeah.
He probably wore these on him.
So
and I wish he was still here because I would take him to him.
You would ask. Yeah, that would have been cool. So Chris has got a container number 1. I got container number 2.
Because I'm always number 1.
Just because your microphone says number 1 doesn't mean you're number 1.
So does my container.
But anyways, so we're going to go through the items. We're going to display them here and just kind of go through it. So they have these metal
little slip off
rings, and these things are
they're steel.
Yeah,
these aren't aluminum or pot metal. These are.
They kind of look like a staple, but like you can't hardly.
Yeah. No, they're
bend those
stout.
Things. So
here we go.
The way things used to be made in America.
Yeah. Back when they were made in America. Whoa.
Yeah, so we got some open containers.
Yeah, we do.
So let's take a look at this here.
Whew, that's aromatic too. I'm gonna.
Mine's a whole lot cleaner.
Well, yours doesn't have this one particular thing in here that we're gonna throw away because we could mention we're gonna throw that away, obviously.
It's nasty.
But we'll say what it is.
Yeah.
We'll say we're gonna. This one item, if this is what I think it is in this kit, they have a few. Well, really one in particular, very interesting item in them that we'll get to as we go down the list of stuff here.
So, all right, start with your list here. And I mean, we'll kind of pull them out if we can in order.
Well,
or you can go just by the items.
Well, the first thing it says is aluminum dish. So inside of this thing, let's see if it comes out. It does. Actually, there you go. There's a heavy aluminum foil liner.
Super cool.
So that you can use it kind of as a pot.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to tear it up. This stuff you can tell, has been here since the 60s.
Since 1962, yeah.
Wow. This is really neat.
And and this is one of those things where it's just nice.
The smallest bar of dial soap you will ever see. It's too funny.
And this is why we want to do this, because you don't see really any videos like this, and it's one of those things where we're always talking about putting the most modern kits together.
Yeah.
And this is what, like I said, somebody behind enemy lines, if a plane was shot down or something, this is what they would have had on them.
Yeah, this is, you think the Bat-21, everybody remembers Gene Hackman's movie Bat-21, and this was the stuff he was utilizing in the movie too. But yeah, there's your cooking dish. So you could boil water, cook food, whatever, and that comes in the tin right there. So that's the first thing it says. And the next item, which made me laugh when I read it earlier, lipstick, anti-chap, and sunburn protective.
Right here.
It's right there. So here's your military issue.
Lipstick anti-chap.
Lipstick anti-chap. The government has a great way of naming stuff, and I guess it's running out of it.
Yeah. Probably. I'm sure this thing's been heated a couple of times. You know.
But what's weird about it, though, too, is there's no twisty knob on this thing.
No.
Again, this is 62. You just got to straight push this from the bottom. There's a little metal plate there.
Yeah.
So there's our lipstick anti-chap. Iodine water purification tablets. These haven't changed much since the 60s. Pretty much the same bottle, same look. Probably still valid, actually. Our 1 ounce, it actually says bar of soap, 3/8 ounce. So
there you go.
There's that huge bar of dial
So when you
soap.
gripe about those little bars in hotels, this is what we were jumping behind enemy lines with.
Tincture of benzochlorinine chloride. Probably this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is like a topical antibiotic, and it's still
got fluid in there.
Still liquid. Illuminating candle. I'm guessing
that's what that is.
That's this. This there's a wick down there too.
It melted, but
yeah,
but listen, if you cut that thing, it probably still light. Yeah,
it's hard too. It's a hard candle. So there's a candle. 3 waterproof receptacles. Let me find those before we say it. Oh, here they are.
Yes.
And look at the brand name.
Yes.
And there's only 2.
Is one folded?
Wait. Oh, it says 2. Okay. So here are your waterproof receptacles for your survival kit, made by the good old Trojan brand.
Trojan.
So it even says prophylactics.
Yes.
But these are in foil packages.
Yes.
Dude. Like legit foil packages.
Expiration date?
Oh, my. Yeah, let's look at that.
Here, keep going.
They don't have an expiration date. APC tablets. APC tablets.
No, that's razor blade. Yeah.
No, this is the boric acid ointment.
Doesn't
matches. There's the wire saw, mirror.
Skip it, we'll go next.
Is it? That, I think, is the other thing that we're going to get a chuckle out of here in a minute. Oh, these are salt tablets.
Salt tablets. So there you go.
No. So this has been opened at some point.
Yeah, it's taken out.
They're missing. So we don't know what APC tablets are. We're going to get to another item in a minute that really caught my eye when I saw this, and they have obviously been removed. So, we have our weatherproof matches wrapped in plastic, individually even.
Yes.
Actually, they're individually.
So if you open one, the other ones aren't going to get wet.
Yeah, so they're individually wrapped in sealed baggies. Oh, they got 2 matches per baggie. So, or no, do they?
Yeah.
No, individually wrapped wooden matches. That's kind of cool. They're not paper ones. And you have your single edge razor blade, good old safety razor style, and ubiquitous Band-Aids that pretty much haven't changed since the 60s.
That was the funny thing.
That is. I mean, the branding is exactly the same. Nothing's changed.
Johnson and Johnson, come on.
Yeah. Adhesive Plaster.
Probably that.
I think that's gone too. This might be the adhesive plaster. This could be some kind of an adhesive something or other. And then boric acid ointment. Yep. This is for minor irritation of the eye. So this is what you'd use to treat an eye wound if you had it. Salt tablets are here. Those are the ones that went all funky. Then this next item is the one that caught my eye, and I was like, I don't know if we should even pull that out of the box. It is D-methamphetamine hydrochloride. And
you got to remember, it's 1962.
1962, and they put that in there. They put 6 tablets in here for the pilots as a stimulant to be able to keep them moving should they need to. But it's just weird that in the 60s they were putting meth in survival kits. Mirror with attached lanyard, and I have one of these exact mirrors. As I told you, I took another kit apart years ago, and I still have this mirror.
And I think that's super cool.
Yeah, and it's a really good mirror too. This one's actually glass. You can feel the weight of it. It's not plastic.
And I think that's one of the things that caught my eye on this. These are not lightweight, like uber portable. I mean, everything was built to be used.
Oh, yeah.
Where a lot of stuff nowadays, it's just cheap, even like this little pole saw here.
Well, they actually are calling this a wire snare.
Okay.
But this is a wire saw.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a wire saw.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would use it as a snare because these rings won't fit through one another, but
it's a saw.
It's a saw.
All right.
Yeah, and then there's a big gauze bandage. So that's what's in kit number 1.
And these 2 kits really, it's not. I wouldn't say like medical. And it's kind of just
they're
a
all mixed
mixture.
Up. Yeah, they're a mixture.
I don't know if it went by just size of trying to. These are all the items. Get it into 2 containers because there's no rhyme or reason.
No, there's not.
And the only. I'll go down the list here, but the only item that we found it was kind of funny. The only item that was in both duplicated were Band-Aids.
Yeah.
And
paper cuts are a bitch when you're trying to get through the jungle. Get away from the vehicle.
So all right, so this is container number 2, and I'll dump it out as well here.
No metal pot.
No metal pot. Yeah, no metal pot on this one. All right, so the first one is pliers.
A little pair of like lineman's pliers.
Lineman pliers, yeah.
They are
got
made
some cutters
by
on it, but they're flat.
Krauter. They're German, obviously. So, But yeah, that's
Nice.
kind of neat. Pre Leatherman days, this is what they would have given you.
So 16 oxytite. Sorry, it's hard to read.
Oxytetracycline tablets.
Oxytetracycline. The plastic is hard to read.
That's this right here.
Yeah.
That's an antibiotic.
Antibiotic.
Tetracycline. That's actually a very powerful antibiotic.
And then unroll this. Oh, hey.
There's our wrist compass.
Wrist compass with strap.
That's kind of slick.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty accurate too.
Yeah.
It's still working.
So nice little compass, actually.
Yeah.
It's heavy duty. It's not plastic, it's metal.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then we got a fishing kit here. And it's kind of, let's see here. Here's a whole fishing kit. So within this fishing kit, you got 3 wet flies, you got 15 fish hooks, a nickel demon with a double hook, and 3 lead strips with sinkers on it. So a pretty good little.
Yeah, it's for what it is, its size and everything. It's in a neat little kit.
And I'm trying to see too. It doesn't say it on it, but it's got like a emery board almost on the back. I don't know if it's knife sharpening or what, but
knife sharpening, even taking care of your fingernails or striking matches.
Yeah, yeah.
Because these will be strike anyway.
It's got like an emery board on the back of it.
I wonder if does it list that in there?
No.
No? Huh, okay.
All right, 6 waterproof matches. So there's another redundancy.
Okay, so there's a double. Yep.
Single edge razor blade.
There's another double.
A sewing kit with 2 needles and a bobber of thread there. So you've got to fix a suit or something. Let's see here. It says sparking metal flint, so maybe that's. No, it's probably this. No, this is like powder.
Sparking metal flint.
Oh, all right. Fishing line. Oh, this is probably fishing line here. Yeah, fishing line.
Okay.
Fishing line to go with your fishing kit.
And this is leader line, actually. That would be leader. This would be the fishing line. That'll be the leader line to put on it.
Okay. Oh, here's your sinkers wrapped up because it's lead.
Yeah.
So they wrapped it up so it wouldn't, contaminate and get on other things. So it's kind of cool. Let's see here. Sun and bug repellent.
There you go. I bet you that's some good stuff.
Boy, I bet that'll melt clothes if you get it on it.
Yeah, cotton. Let's see. I wonder what's the active ingredient in this? Ethyl hexadiol
Yeah.
and diphenyl. Don't have reading glasses on, guys. Bear with me. Something filetate or something like that. I'm sure both of these are probably outlawed by the EPA today.
I'm sure that was DEET before DEET. Oh, you're gonna do it?
I'm just gonna smell it. I'm curious. Smells like grease to me, like gun grease. That's what it smells like.
I'm sure it could be used as gun grease too, as we squirt it all over the place.
Yeah, I can't.
Just put it in the metal tin.
Yeah, I can't eat that much.
We got an absorbent cotton. That's all they call it, 2 grams. I'm going to say it's
wound packing.
Tissue paper or wound packing.
Wound
yeah,
packing.
But it's small. It's not nearly as big as that one. 1 chamois.
That's the thing that really cracks me up in this kit is the chamois.
It's literally like a 4-inch by 2-inch piece of.
Is it for keeping your camera lens clean? I mean, what the hell you can do with that thing?
Chamois. You never know.
Wipe your sweat with it, I guess. Maybe. I'm thinking this is the metal striker they're talking about.
Yeah, and then the 3 Band-Aids and 2 spare sinkers. So that's what was in that. So
that's actually a pretty neat little kit.
Yeah.
If it was all current, up-to-date stuff, this is totally viable. And of course, this is coming from probably the Air Force.
And there's things where, this is the cool part. And what we're going to do is we're going to do another video where we compare this to a more modern kit. Because Chris and I have both done personal, kits that we keep on, in bags or things like that. And they're about this size.
Yeah.
But we throw in things like a flashlight, like a small little AAA or even smaller nano, the Stringlight Nano.
Yep.
You got to realize, in 1962, a flashlight was big.
Yeah.
So there's no light source in here other than lighting the candle.
That's it.
Or some matches. So things like that, have evolved so much.
And what I noticed with this kit is a couple of things. And again, this is a survive, escape, evade kit. There's no kind of shelter material here.
Right.
There's
shelter.
No cordage.
Nope.
So
you got a little bit of
thread,
of this, but that's it.
But this is designed for guys that have to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, they're not setting up camp someplace waiting to be picked up.
Yep.
They got to, you know, escape and evade. So it's definitely, you see the logic behind what they've put in here.
Yeah, and these are, you know, like Chris said, these are kits that are tuned to one purpose.
Yes.
The other thing you don't see is any water container except for maybe these and Trojans, which if you've ever filled Trojans and tried to move, they just become big, huge water balloons.
You know, if you keep these in your kit, you know, I'm wholeheartedly against these. The Whirl Pack bags are way better in my opinion. But if you keep these in your kit and you have to use them, the way to properly use this is to take off your sock, unroll your prophylactic, put it in the sock, then fill the prophylactic with water and carry it that way to keep it from rupturing. Because, I mean, Lord knows, these never break.
Yes.
In normal use.
So,
let alone under adverse conditions.
Yeah.
Filled way beyond their capacity and being trucked through the woods. So that's how you would actually do that.
Yeah, and you know, but it's a cool kit to.
Yeah,
to
this
see.
is neat. You know,
there's no tape.
Oh, that's true. There is no.
There's
tape.
really no duct tape. No.
Well, duct tape wasn't a thing then.
No,
was
a bandage.
It? Well, no, it was. They called it 100 mile an hour tape.
Banding tape, anything like that. Bandage tape, anything like that. So
this covers what this covers basically is
fire.
Signaling, minimally too, which I'm surprised this is all there is for signaling. A little bit on the food end with the fishing kit, and they say a snare, but that's a damn wire saw. A little bit of medical.
And a little bit of navigation.
And navigation. Yeah, that's pretty basically what it does, you know.
And it's interesting to me. I see this kit kind of based on just staying 100% on the move.
Absolutely.
Maybe they had another kit that had some food in it. I mean, I don't think I'd be stopping to fish if I was on the move trying to get out of a country.
Yeah, or if you're trying to get, you know, to
or,
friendly
or,
forces
or stopping to give myself a bath with a bar dial. So
and your chamois.
And my chamois.
Well, you know what this would have been intended for is washing out wounds.
Yeah.
But
this is one of those things though that the awesome men that went before us and fought in hellacious conditions.
Well, and like this item, you know, we talk about they're kind of medical heavy in this thing a little bit. And like this boric solution here for eyes, little metal tube in here, I think. Come out. All right, we'll try from this end. Because imagine how many pilots back then could suffer eye injuries when. Yeah, eye ointment. There it is.
Yeah.
When crashing a helicopter or an aircraft or ejecting from an
Blast.
aircraft, you know, my dad, I know he crashed 3 helicopters in Vietnam. He was shot down twice and had a mechanical malfunction. And the first time that he was ever shot down, there were 3 people on board the helicopter. And as soon as it stopped moving, and by that I mean it was doing this as it was coming through the trees, everybody jumped out and just took off running. And when they looked back, the helicopter was on fire. They looked at my dad because he was a door gunner, and they're like, "Where's your machine gun?" He's like, "In that burning helicopter." He's like, "I wanted to get the hell away from that thing." So they literally ran out with what they had on their bodies, which would have been kits like this. And in his case, he had a Colt 45. His pilot had a 38, and the observer had a 38. And
the end.
That's what they were on the ground with.
Yeah.
They got picked up very quickly, though. So, but yeah, it's interesting to see the methodology used here.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where, you know, you've taken kits like this, even military have taken kits like that, and they've evolved so much.
I wish we could get a modern one.
Oh yeah, it would have beacons and IR. And
it'll have flares and IR tapes in them probably. Who knows? I mean, I would love. Maybe we should look for one, see if we can find one. Because I was telling John, I opened one of these years ago, but it was the much larger version that was actually on an ejection seat. And it had like a big metal pan in it, it had strobes in it, it had a strobe in it, and a spare battery. It had a lot of stuff like this, but it had a lot of larger items too. It had a full-size knife in it, it had a number of things. And that thing was pretty cool to look at, so. Signal panels, that stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, guys, this is kind of a trip down memory lane here, and you know, something that Nikki and I came across while we were searching for, I don't know, something, and I was like,
makes you wonder about their search history, doesn't it?
You know, but we have to, get it. So we got it just so you guys could see it. So we really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button. You know, and this is one of those things where this is where prepping is kind of the basis of. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like you have to realize that and see how far we've come. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button. If you got any comments with regards to this stuff, if any of you guys out there carried one of these kits.
Yeah, if you're a pilot in Vietnam, rotor wing, fixed wing, whatever.
Yeah, comment below.
You wore this stuff. If you ever had to use it, really tell us about it and what you thought of what the government provided you to survive, escape, and evade with.
So throw those comments below. If you haven't already, check out the Insider link below, our monthly PDF editorial on prepping and survival. You get it free for 14 days, so check that out. And until next time, be safe.